TV station. Tsumechi, Alaina, Ingenuity, creativity and culture. All the people we bring it all to you on your favorite TV station. We got spots showing on the station, cause we know we are winning together. NTA MAKURDI Network Center, the cradle of culture and creativity.
Have you been aspiring to be a student of the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University Zaria to no avail? Worry no more, as you can gain entry through NTA Television College Jos, an affiliate of the renowned Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, where eligible candidates with a JAMB admissible scores of not less than 180 and 100 scores, and with 5 credits O-level in social sciences including English and mathematics, can turn their passion in broadcasting to profession by applying for a BSc in Mass Communication and MBTE approved innovation diploma courses in film and television production, broadcast journalism and television engineering respectively. The college, as a training hub with a pedigree of professionalism in the media space, also offers specialized courses in other related fields. For more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or contact 08033 834-343 and 08069-809-897. Announcer Management.
It is that time of the year again!
This Christmas, StarTimes is bringing Joy Unlimited to your home with a double upgrade promo.
Yes, you heard it!
Okay, here's the deal. Simply recharge 1 month on Nova, Basic and Classic and enjoy double upgrade for 1 month, while Super or Global subscribers enjoy 5 extra days for free. Or recharge for 2 months on Nova, Basic, Classic and enjoy double upgrade for 2 months plus 10 extra days, while Super or Global subscribers enjoy 20 extra days for free.
Good deal, right? Sure it is! We have got something for everyone this festive season. From blockbuster movies, live sports, best kiddies content, premium Bollywood and novella series, and of course, exclusive shows like the Hello Mr. Right.
To enjoy this offer, recharge between November 15th to January 15th at any StarTimes office or dealer outlets. The more the recharge, the more the magic. Terms and conditions apply. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
Hello, and thanks for joining us on the news on the hour. I am Moses Ajao Udi. Leader of the All Progressives Congress in Benue State, Governor Hyacinth Alia, has promised equal opportunities to all members, both new and existing, to contribute towards building a stronger party ahead of the 2027 general election. Deputy Governor Sam Ode, who represented the governor, emphasized this at the mega decamping ceremony, where defectors from different political parties joined the ruling APC in Otukpo local government area. Simbiath Agbaji reports.
The leadership of the All Progressives Congress, led by Governor Hyacinth Alia, touched down at Otukpo local government area, where a throng of supporters turned out to show solidarity with the party. Deputy Governor Sam Ode, who represented the governor, while addressing the crowd of supporters, reaffirmed the commitment of the present administration to continue to align with policies and programs targeted at improving the well-being of the masses. He assured both old and new members of equal opportunities for the overall development and good of the state.
I give you assurance that all of you who have come to join this party in your numbers, the equality of membership is guaranteed.
Chairman Otukpo local government, Maxwell Ogiri, emphasized that the people of Otukpo have ample reason to back the governor, citing his inclusive leadership as well as the various development projects underway in the area.
Your decision to join the APC is not just courageous, but deeply patriotic. It demonstrates your belief in progress.
Leader of the Dikampis and member representing Adoka Ogboju State Constituency, Benue State House of Assembly, Michael Audu, mentioned that the decision to join APC is due to the governor's style of leadership and promised to give their best to the party.
My decision to join APC today, some persons and individual may make it or take it as a personal interest. It's not about my interest. It's the interest of the people I represent.
Chairman APC Benue State, Benjamin Omale, and other party stalwarts, while welcoming the new members, thanked them for the bold step, urging them to join forces with Governor Alia to drive development in the state.
When we are united, we are strong. So let's continue to support the governor, remain focused, continue to build the party, reconcile and forgive quickly.
Supporters carried placards with various inscriptions demonstrating their support and solidarity for the governor. From Otukpo local government area in Benue State, Simbiat Agbaji, NTA News.
As the world marks this year's AIDS Day with the theme Overcoming Disruption, Transforming the AIDS Response, the World Health Organization is calling on human rights-centered approaches to end AIDS by 2030. Iverian Solomon reports that an event was organized by the Benue State AIDS Control Agency in collaboration with the Benue State Ministry of Health and other partners with the aim of sensitizing the youth in the state.
After decades of progress, the HIV and AIDS response statistics stands at a crossroads globally. According to the 2025 spectrum of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, Benue State has about 202,346 people between age 15 to 64 living with HIV virus, making the state rank second highest in prevalence rate in Nigeria. To further sensitize the people on the need for prevention and assessing early medical care, the Benue State AIDS Control Agency, in collaboration with the Benue Youth Cultural Carnival, organized the rally, including free HIV testing at the Woodland Park in Makurdi, the Benue State capital. Abraham Ongu, a physically challenged person who availed himself for the free HIV testing, applauded the gesture.
If we know our health status, we be proud of ourselves.
We cannot tell what the future holds, so it will be better for us to abstain from unprotected sex or still use condom.
For the organizers, there is no better way to pass the message than to put up events that attract the people, especially the youth, who are more vulnerable.
We are not recording any baby that is being born positive any longer. So the knowledge base is high, there's no longer death, and positivity rate is low. But that's not to say that the thing is not there. It is still there. So we still have positive cases here and there coming out among the youth.
We do not only pass on the message of a campaign, against HIV and AIDS, but also to give hope to those who live with the virus.
A lot of them did their testing, and I also request them to have a stand at the Benue Carnival Cultural Village so that youth can also come over there to run their tests as the carnival.
The theme for the 2025 World AIDS Day is Overcoming Disruption, Transforming the AIDS Response. In Makurdi, Iverian Solomon, NTA News.
A report. We'll be back after this short break. Please stay tuned.
You dey mind am? Me when I leave my house for Lagos, come go celebrate with am for Dallas. I reach there now, they take me make yeye. They go put me for one yeye corner. Hey, me, I'm a boy. All for no cake globetrotter. Hey, even self the pilot they announced say I dey for them flight now. And you know say one of them say come meet me. Tell me say make her come follow them sit down for cockpit. Make we fly the plane together. Sure. This na the third time today when Glo don serve me. Oh. So you want make me come up for line now, make you for run go buy your Glo Talk Master.
Free in Glo Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 15 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. 2,000 naira for new customers. 1,000 naira for voice. Plus 1,000 naira for data.
You are still watching NTA Makudi News on the hour. We are glad to have you back. And still on World AIDS Day, our guest tonight is the HIV Program Coordinator, State HIV/STIS/Viral Hepatitis Program, Department of Public Health, Benue State Ministry of Health. She's no any other person but Dr. Joy Obatomi. You are welcome to NTA Makudi News.
Thank you, Moses.
Yes. We will start by looking at the prevalence rate of HIV/AIDS in Benue State at the moment. How does this compare to the national average?
All right, thank you so much for that question, Moses. Okay, so when you look at the prevalence in country, that's within Nigeria, we're at 1.4%. But when you compare that to what we have in the States, we are at about 4.8%, looking at the age range of persons between 15 to 64 years. And this was done there was a survey done in 2018, which we call the NAI survey, that actually showed a picture of the HIV burden across the country. So Benue is actually, it was rated the second highest.
At the moment?
Yes, after Akwa Ibom. So that's as of 2018. For now, we've not had any recent survey done that covers Benue State, so we do not know the current picture, as it were.
Okay, talking about second highest, at what number, when you try to, place it on variations of numbering, how would you say? Is it on thousands or millions?
Oh, okay. So looking at raw figures, we currently have about 190,000 persons that are living with HIV on treatment in Benue State. Of course, some of them might not even live within the state. They might come from elsewhere to access treatment. But the persons we have on our report, as it were, assessing treatment within the state is about 190,000.
Okay. Looking at major factors contributing to the spread of HIV in the state at the moment, what are the strategies being implemented to address them?
All right. So when you talk about contributing factors to the spread of HIV, it's not peculiar to the state. The same factors that cause the spread of HIV across the globe is the same things that also affect us within the state. And for us as a state, one of the key things we do is to ensure that there is access to free testing. So it means that persons could walk into facilities, whether primary, secondary, or tertiary, and get the test they desire in a secured and confidential manner. And aside that, when they are positive, they also have access to free treatments. The drugs are free. They've always been free. And for now, they are also free. So, and they are also available. So those are the things, aside other preventive measures that we put in place, like availability of condoms for male and female, and other tips that will give counseling to ensure that persons that are HIV negative stays negative. So those are the things the government is doing.
Okay, talking about testing, Benue State government at the moment, are they, modalities in place towards working, in improving access to testing, treatment, and care?
Okay, yes. As I earlier on said, within the past 3 months, say from August till now, we've tested over 50,000 pregnant women for free for HIV tests.
Okay.
Not just for
Courtesy
HIV.
of the state government.
Yes, we get the test kit from the nation now, but the states contribute to ensure that it is kept safely and it's deposited at the facility to ensure that women can go there and get the test, but not just for pregnant women. Any other person can walk into any of the health facilities and actually get the test. So that's what the government is doing.
Okay, looking at the roles of community leaders, traditional leaders, and religious leaders in promoting HIV awareness and prevention, how much have they done in that regards in the state?
Okay, so we work, the government works a lot with both religious and cultural leaders to ensure that persons get the right message they need to get. One of the key things we do with them is to ensure that they spread the right messages. We want to reduce stigma. So they help to ensure that people do not feel threatened to at least even go about living their normal life, even though they are positive. And they also create awareness. That's one key thing they do. They spread the message, telling persons that they can actually get access to free testing. So these are persons that are like gatekeepers for us, ensuring that all women, especially for women, that they go for antenatal. So we work with them a lot to spread the key messages around HIV prevention and access to free treatment for HIV.
Okay, looking at mother-to-child transmission of HIV in the state, what progress has been made in reducing this problem?
Okay, so a lot has been made over the years. I can tell you for free that the program that has to do with prevention of transmission of HIV from the mother to its child is very robust in the state. So it means that any woman at antenatal that has the benefit, that walks into any facility, gets antenatal, gets tested, and is enrolled on treatment, that woman, as long as she's virally suppressed, she takes her medication regularly, she's adherent, her baby at the end of it comes out to be HIV negative. In fact, currently we have scaled up access to free testing for these women, ensuring that aside from the regular places we have, they're like maybe big health facilities, even smaller ones as low as TBAs, traditional birth attendants. In the past 3 years, we've scaled up to over 1,000 of them to ensure that women, wherever they are found, as long as you are pregnant, you can get that access to testing, but not just for HIV. We're currently working on the elimination of transmission of HIV, syphilis, and hepatitis. So they get tested for these 3 diseases.
Okay, there's this word, prophylaxis. A lot of persons seem not to really understand what it means. Can you give us little insight into what prophylaxis means?
Okay, so from the root word prophylaxis is just to that's to prevent, as it were. Yeah, so but we're looking at 2 scenarios. It could actually be pre-exposure or post-exposure prophylaxis. So in cases where maybe someone was abused sexually, the person has already been exposed, is a high-risk case. That person would go ahead and assess treatment or preventive services. So the drug given at that point is post-exposure prophylaxis. But for someone who feels he wants to probably go and carry out an event, maybe a sexual event that will put him at high risk, so before the event, that's called pre-exposure. So there are medications we have currently at health facilities so that anyone that meets any of these criteria can access them free of charge. To ensure the prevention of HIV.
So what's the guarantee for this drug? Because, talking about HIV, it's just like it's a death sentence, and nobody will want to go on such kind of mission. But then, want to know what are the, chances of not getting or contacting HIV if you are on the PrEP?
Okay. So talking about PrEP, the chances are as high as you can imagine. More than 90%, almost about 99% of you becoming infected when you are on the medication. But remember, strict adherence is very important. So it's not just for the prescriber to prescribe, it's also important that the client too, or the person taking the medication, adheres regularly. And aside that, there are other adjuncts. It's not just the medication. The person needs to be to use condom consistently and regularly. You understand?
If you are on the drugs, do you still use condom?
Yes. Do not forget that condom has a dual protection. It protects you not just from HIV, from other STIs too. And for a lady too, pregnancy is something she's worried about. So you do not want to end up losing the person from other problems that is not even HIV. And so for us, we look at the entire STI screening, as it were.
There's this general speculations out there that when victims of HIV, or patients rather, HIV patients are on the HIV drugs, chances of someone contacting the disease is eliminated. How true is it?
All right, so thank you for asking that very important question. For us, we say it is U is equals to U. It means that a person that has an undetectable level of the virus. Meaning I'm positive, for example, and my viral level, when a test is done, called viral load, it's very undetectable as it were. So low for that kind of a person, because the person has been consistent on medication, the risk of the person transmitting the HIV virus to someone else is as negligent as zero. So that's what we call U is equals to. So it means that when you treat someone, you're also preventing the risk of transmitting to someone else. And that's why it is very beautiful.
Okay, we'll look at the challenges you are encountering now, especially looking at the withdrawal of funds by the United States Agency for the Control of AIDS or what have you. Because we heard when the incumbent administration, President Trump, came on, he withdrew funding for this. Does that in any way affect your programs?
All right, thank you so much for raising that up. But as you've noted, it wasn't a complete withdrawal.
Okay.
Yes, that came with a lot of concerns and worries early January this year.
Yes.
But then, because the withdrawal was not total, it gave us that opportunity to prepare, as it were, or to develop or to sustain the response. So even though that withdrawal came with some challenges, one of it was the fact that some community prevention services were discontinued. But be that as it may, as a government, as a team, working with key implementing partners like APIN Public Health Initiative, AIDS Health Foundation, and other community-based organizations, we worked together to ensure that we kept persons calm. Because, you know, misinformation arose as it were. A lot of people were afraid that they were no longer drugs.
Yes.
But we gave them that reassurance that they were medications, that they shouldn't be worried. In fact, even the PrEP, the oral PrEP is available currently. And recently, we are still expecting more supplies of that drug. So it's available within the country. So there's no shortage of medication. So people should not be worried. That's one of the things we did to ensure that people get the right messages. And in addition to that, because the government saw that gap, now that some prevention services were being withdrawn, we are now looking at, by January next year, introducing an injectable PrEP medication. So instead of you taking oral PrEP every day, you know, the pill burden and all of that, that stress, you take this medication once in 6 months. So that's twice a year. So it's an opportunity for us, talking to people out there listening, that by next year, January, they can go out and get this medication for persons that are high risk or people that are serodiscordant as a couple or as a partner. They can actually benefit. So those are the things that we did as a team, the government working with its partners, to ensure that we did not lose so much despite the shortage of
what that means is that the Nigerian government is not in any way involved in the production chain of anti or HIV drugs.
Okay, now that you've asked, the Honorable Minister of Health recently had put things into motion to ensure that the country is looking at local manufacturing of its own drugs. So for now, that has not yet happened, but we're looking at it happening in the near future. But meanwhile, one of the key things we do is to ensure that supply chain, even though the medications are brought into the country, we as a country ensure that these medications, they go through where it ought to go to and get to the facility where the people that need them have access to them.
What advice do you have for people, especially, you know, now that the state is bedeviled with insecurity, where thousands of people were displaced and some of them need access to this medication for survival?
Okay, before medication, we start with prevention. We talk about the ABCD of prevention. A is abstinence. Very key. Once you're able to achieve that, you've done a lot. B is be faithful. So persons should be faithful to their partner. Why C is correct and consistent use of condom. And then D is the medication. So the message out there is that go for your testing. It is free of charge. And where you are positive, please, HIV is not a death sentence. HIV is different from AIDS. Assess your medication. Be consistent on it with support of the healthcare workers that are always available to give you that support, and with that, a person can live a healthy and normal life.
HIV indeed is not a death sentence. You've all heard it from our guest, Dr. Obatomi, of the HIV program coordinator, State HIV STIS Viral Hepatitis Program, Department of Public Health, Benue State Ministry of Health. You are welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Moses.
Up next is our weather report. And that's the weather report. To end the news, here's a recap of the main stories. We brought you a report that the leader of the All Progressives Congress in Benue State, Governor Hyacinth Alia, has promised equal opportunities for all members, both new and existing, to contribute towards building a stronger party ahead of the 2027 general election. Finally, we informed you that as the world marks this year's 8th day, the World Health Organization is calling on human rights-centered approaches to end AIDS by 2030.
Have you been aspiring to be a student of the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University Zaria? Aspiring to be a student of the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University Zaria to no avail? Worry no more, as you can gain entry through NTA Television. No more, as you can gain entry through NTA Television College Jos, an affiliate of the renowned Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, where eligible candidates with a JAMB admissible SC in Mass Communication and MBTE approved innovation diploma courses in film and television production, broadcast journalism and television engineering respectively. The college, as a training hub with a pedigree of professionalism in the media space, also offers specialized courses in other related fields. For more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or contact 080-33 834 343 and 080-633 834 343 and 080-69 809.